Feeling sad after losing her family, guiding others to get together and ending the war. The first magic. Queen Magicord, the first one. Magicord Magic, the first one. Born 23 PB, died 42 AP. Was crowned queen 1 AP to 30 AP. Married to Magicord Pie. Children Magicord Magic, Bun Star Pie, Brown the Prize Pie, and Mark Swirl Magic. She was born during the War of Ponies from the 3 leaders of each of the 3 tribes in 23 BP, with her mother's yellow blonde hair and her father's green skin and light blue eye color. She was the first pony to have traits from all 3 different types of ponies: wings of a Pegasus, strength of an earth pony, and a magical horn of a unicorn. But after 1 month, they were caught by the 3 tribes, and they killed her parents. Magicord's aunt, named Darkord, took her during the conflict and took care of Magicord from then on. Aunt Darkord took Magicord and raised her in a old abandoned castle in the free Magicord forest. An independent mayor, at the same time dreamy and curious, she would spend most of the night on the top of the castle towers, watching the stars and writing in the moonlight the things that came to her imagination. She had a close and good relationship with her Aunt Darkord, but they always argue about going into and exploring the pony world. Her Aunt Darkord wanted to keep her safe, while Magicord wanted to see more of the world the more times that her aunt defied it. From childhood, her aunt taught her magic. She learned how to lift things with magic, shoot light beams, and magical barriers. She also learned other things like how to protect herself, understand old textbooks, and how to fly, kind of. In 13 BP, she wandered into the free Magicord forest, where she found some animals fighting and arguing with each other. She tried to ask what the issue between them using an animal communication spell that she just learned. She heard both sides of the issue and came up with a solution that worked for both of them. Just then, she got her cutie mark. Magicord got it for her magical ability in helping others resolve their differences and unite them. Her Aunt Darkord just then found her and congratulated her for earning her cutie mark. Then they went home. When they got home, Aunt Darkord gave Magicord a journal as a gift for earning her cutie mark, and to write down all the things that happened in her life and those she did. From then on, a Princess of Magic gained a journal after they earned their cutie mark. Also, they could read the past journals of the previous Princesses of Magic to learn and prepare to be one. Magicord studied and learned more and more about magic. She learned and performed new spells. She even learned how to cast old and complex spells in new and different ways, like the mentioned time spell, while using a piece of paper to cast it. She also studied about different lands and places while her aunt wasn't looking. She learned about the different kinds of ponies, what they do, and many more. Studying about these lands and places made her want to see it more. On the eve of her 18th birthday, she and her aunt got into an argument about going into and exploring the outside world, where Magicord wanted to see it and meet new people, while her aunt forbade it. Then Magicord ran off in the middle of the argument and into the dark forest. Magicord, really upset, ran off to a cliff nearby and asked the starry sky for help to achieve her goal. Then out of nowhere, a shooting thing fell from the sky and landed at the bottom of a crater, where she found a crown with a pink star jewel. She took it and felt strange, then passed out, with only waking up a few hours later by hearing her aunt calling out for her. She took the crown and went home. From then on, within the next year, she practiced her magic with the crown and learned some new spells and tricks every day, but also kept her practices and the crown secret from her aunt. At that time, Magicord Pie was trying to pursue and bring the three tribes together, but they wouldn't listen to him, so he ended up wandering into the free Magicness forest, where he found something unusual. In 4PB, he saw a colt wandering around the forest, and so he let him in. He learned that his name was Magicord, and that he was surprised by her with her having wings and a horn. When her aunt Darkcord saw Magicord, she got mad, and Magicord wanted to know why. He ended up telling her about the three tribes and her parents. Then out of nowhere, the three tribes attacked and killed her aunt. The three tribes found them and the castle by following Magicord there. Afterwards, she was heartbroken of what had happened, and she did not know if she could trust him. But Magicord calmed her down and convinced her to help him with the three tribes. They then followed the three tribes and tried to see if they can get them to get along and be friends. We discussed in the magic dependent of what happened after that. In 1AP, the war ended. It was also when Magicord asked Magicord to marry him, and so she did. In the same year, Magicord, Magicord, and all the other leaders, Applecord, Dressacord, and Coolacord, and their assistants, Animalcord and Musicacord, except for Clevercord, became known as the first ones. This is also when ponies started to call Magicord their magical queen, and so she became the queen of the ponies. Her first duty as queen was to grow and build the kingdom. She also tried to discover and figure out more on the special jewels. She also first built and made many cities, with the first ones throughout the kingdom, like Magicolot, Hare Hatton, Cloud City, Hoof City, and Mare Bow. She and her husband Magicord moved into their new home in Magicolot, along with Applecord, Animalcord, and Musicacord, while Coolacord went to live in the Cloud City, and Dressacord went to live in Mare Bow, but they still kept in contact with each other. The castle was named after the new monarch, Magic Castle. She told all of the oldest of all the families to come up with a family name. Applecord, the Apple family; Animalcord, the Kind family; Magicord, the Pie family; Dressacord, the Outfit family; Coolacord, the Swimmer family; Musicacord, the Pop family; and Magicord, the Magic family. She also made many jobs around the palace, like knight, servant, and harmisters. She named it Harmisters to help aid in her reign. How's Apple, the harbinger of truth? How's Kind, the harbinger of night? How's Pie, the harbinger of laughter? How's Alfred, the harbinger of generosity? How's Swimmer, the harbinger of loyalty? And how's Pop, the harbinger of care? In 5 AP, she said that the special jewels are going to be called the elements of harmony, and the ones who control the jewels are now the owners of them and will pass it down from generation to generation. Apple accord the element of honesty, Animal accord the element of kindness, Fun accord the element of laughter, Dress accord the element of generosity, Cool accord the element of loyalty, Music accord the element of care, and Magicord the element of magic. In 9 AP, she finds out that she was pregnant with her first child. In 10 AP, she gave birth to a girl with her yellow blonde hair and green skin and a mixture of pink like purple eyes, named Magicord, name given by her father. She said that the princess heiress of the kingdom will be named the Princess of Magic from there and onwards, and the Queen and King of the kingdom will also be named the Queen and King of Magic from there and onwards too. Magicord and the first ones would defend the kingdom from any danger using the magic of friendship. They would also try to spread the magic of friendship everywhere they went. It would become the duty of the friendship groups of their families and would forevermore. In 14 AP, she had Fun Star, a boy with brown hair and purple skin, the prince and the next Fun of Pie, and in 15 AP, she had Brown Surprise Pie, a Pegasus girl with blonde hair and purple skin that was named that because of her father's hair, and surprise come from the Pie family theme. The Magic Harmony book was her Aunt Darcord's old magic book that her aunt used and wrote down in spells that she learned and made, like basic magic, protection barrier spell, and memory spell. She also creates more spells like winged spell and walking on clouds spell. In 18 AP, she visited Harehampton, where the ponies there surprised her with a statue of her in Harehoods Park, and naming the sea after her family called the Magic Sea. In 20 AP, she had the fourth and last child, a unicorn boy with brown and purple hair and pink skin, named Star Magic. In 24 AP, she passed the crown of magic to Magicord on her 18th birthday, and there the tradition started and forever be. On the same day, Magicord magic was severely damaged by trying to do the dimension spell. Magicord after that was determined to find a way to not to get hurt while doing that spell and restore Magicord's magic. She went and looked at many books in many libraries throughout the land, but she couldn't find the answers that she was looking for. In 29 AP, she was surprised that Magicord's magic was back to normal. When she found out how Magicord got her magic, she thanked Rain Doom. Eventually, Magicord and Rain Doom found a way to do the dimension spell without getting hurt by putting a harmonized protective bell on the element of magic to keep the power of it at the same/equal level to the ability and skill of the owner/wearer of the crown of magic. At the end of 29 AP, the engagement of Magicord and Rain Doom was announced. Afterwards, Magicord secured his family a seat on the Royal Council as Harmater of Army, as well as official commendation of the pony armies. There was officially born the branch of the regal and proud family, the House Doom. In 30 AP, Magicord got married to Rain Doom and was crowned queen there. Even if she was not the queen anymore, she tried her best to help the kingdom and to assist her daughter with her royal duties. She got to see her granddaughter Sweetbelle be born in 32 AP. She also got to see her other grandchildren, Storm Doom, Cloud Doom, with Star Magic, born in 34, 36, and 40 AP. In 41 AP, she got sick, as well did her husband too. Magicord and Funicord died from natural causes in 42 AP. She was 65 years old. She was buried near the crypt underneath the magic castle. The ponies were saddened over the death of Magicord, their first queen, their first heroine. She was the first alicorn born and had a star swirl cutie mark. Magicord, upset about life and finding the crown of magic, in this BP.